So what is up guys, Killerkev, and today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are going to be looking at 5 amazing animation mods that I have been using and quite possibly will be using for the rest of the year of 2017. These are in no particular order, so please do bear that in mind. It's just 5 that I have been using and you guys have been wanting to know every single time, and I plug you with the link, but I thought today I'd bring you a video on them. For our first spot in this video is going to be the Tarshana idle female animation. I really do enjoy this one, and you can see it throughout most of my videos for this corresponding year too. I use this for thumbnails and I actually use it in game as well when my female character is idle. And what this mod basically allows you to do is your female character is standing idle, she will put her right hand on her hip with a slight lean to her left side as well. I personally really did enjoy this one, and I actually do use this, as you can tell, throughout most of my videos. Again, pretty damn awesome. This is going to be a super low download size for this particular animation. It is going to be 21.7 kilobytes of a download, and this is one that I definitely use for most of my videos and just for my females. I do not run any other animation to do with idling for my female character for the base game. Definitely worth grabbing and trying. If you haven't already grabbed it already, this has had a stupid amount of views and an insane amount of downloads and favorites. Definitely one that I'm running in my collection of animations. Now, talking about idling, now we can talk about the male version of my idling animations. This is going to be the crossed arms for male idle replacer. Now, you can actually have the heroic stance one as well. This one again is done by the same mod author. For me, I find this pretty cool. This one's a little bit more fun. It's a little bit more relaxed as well. It's kind of like the legs are slightly parted and the arms are crossed, with the shoulders a little bit more slouched and relaxed. This is great for thumbnails and just generally idling as a standard. You can choose the heroic one if you like. That one will be linked within the description too, because both have been used for the corresponding year for the video content and mainly some of the thumbnails as well. Again, this is a stupidly low download size of 13.5 kilobytes of a download, an insane amount of views, a healthy amount of downloads and favorites for this one. Again, this is one I am being using for my males and definitely worth grabbing if you do not have a male idling stance for your character. Now, for the third spot in this video, we are going to be talking about combat. This one is going to be the Mofumofu 372 combat animation, and they do have a blocking one as well. I will not be showing that one in this video just because I haven't actually looked at that one too much. So we are going to be talking about the combat animations to do with this mod. It replaces all the combat animations to do with one-hander and the two-hander sword, replaces the normal attacks and the power attacks to do with the game, bash animations for the one-hander and the two-hander, running attacks for the one-hander. Overall, it changes pretty much everything to do with the one-hander and the two-hander, but there is no dodge animation to do with this particular mod. Overall, it's pretty damn cool. This one definitely does change the stance of holding individual weapons as well. For me, it definitely did change the stance of the two-hander, and this is pretty much what the majority of my videos consist of when we go into combat, i.e. showing other different weapon mods or armor mods in combat. This is definitely the heavy contender of that one. This one, again, a insanely low download size, guys. It is going to be 833 KB. I do alter between this one and the next 2 spots that we are going to be showing in this video too. So for the next combat animation is going to be the Dualsun animation replacer. This is going to be the dual wield version of this particular variant of mod. We do have another one coming up in the last spot, which is the exact same thing, but that one is going to be the one-handed version, but we're going to discuss that one at a later date. This one does have the replacement of the two-handed versions of blades within the game. This is obviously specific for the one-handed versions of those particular weapons, and it replaces all the vanilla animations such as the one-hander non-combat, the two-hander non-combat, the magic cast, the bow crossbow, sneak pose, which I really do enjoy this one, and the running as well with weapons and with your magic too. Slightly different variation of this one. This one is going to be changing a lot of scripts and a lot of different animations within the game. This is why it's slightly more increased of the download size for this one, but again, it is an incredibly low download size for a whole new reskin on the game. It's going to be 3.7 megabytes of a download. Now, this one has over 1.7 million views. It's had nearly 40,000 downloads and nearly 7,000 favorites. If you haven't got this one already, I'm a little bit baffled why I haven't got it, but I alternate between this one and the Mofumofu's combat animations as well. I alter between the two just to like to give it a different variation, guys, of the particular animations I do run within my videos. I don't want it kind of being samey, as you guys can see throughout my videos. I kind of switch between this one and, as I said before, the other different variations of combat. Overall, a pretty cool mod, really do enjoy it, and that is why it is in this particular list, and I have been using this one for an extremely long time through this year. Now for the last spot in this video is going to be another Dualsun animation replacer. This is going to be the one-handed version for the particular weapons that we're going to be using in our videos as well. Last time, obviously, the other mod was the dual wield animation mod, and this one is kind of the same. Again, it does change all the variations of the vanilla animations to do with the one-handed non-combat, two-handed non-combat, the magic cast, bows, crossbows, and the sneak pose. They are completely different, two different mods. Please do bear that in mind as well, corresponding to the dual wield version of this particular mod. They are by the same author. Please do bear that in mind. Again, the download on this one is going to be 3.7 megabytes of a download, practically nothing for a complete overhaul of the vanilla animations. This one, by other hand, though, has been taking over every single other mod. This is going to be a 3.3 million viewed download. It's going to be just shy of 65,000 downloads and 11k favorite. Guys, this definitely does change your character in combat and without combat too, and also it changes your gameplay dramatically like all of these other different mods as well. Guys, play around with all of these particular mods, grab and choose which one is your particular favorite. But as I said before, guys, these are my different variations of 2017 animation poses which I have been using the most of within my videos. Please do bear that in mind. It is the most I have been using this year. They are kind of like my favorites. I wouldn't say they are going to be my favorites, just the ones I have been using and have been enjoying as well throughout the year. So please do bear that in mind. Guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit me up with a like and a comment. Let me know if you've got any of these myself. Let me know if you're lacking any of these as well, just because some of them have an extortionate amount of views on, and they have been up in some of the top rated mods for the Bethesda.net website. And guys, if you are running the standard animations, what are you doing? You need to grab at least one or two of these just to change your game, and trust me, it definitely will, and I have been enjoying these throughout the year. Guys, thanks ever so much for watching. You guys have been asking for an animation video for a long time, and now I'm bringing it to you. Sorry we have that little bit of delay, but guys, if you're new around here, click the subscribe button. Also, click that bell to get daily notifications. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev and Killerkev out.